Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Sleepover. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we're joined by Kayce. Welcome, Kayce.
Hi.
She's coming out of a coma of work and too much work at that. So, welcome out of your coma.
I'm slowly coming back to the real world. It's very exciting out here. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like at least whenever we worked together, whenever it was like crazy birth season and you had like too many clients and we were just running around with our heads cut off, I feel like that was like a really cool time, but also a very exhausting time. So I'm assuming that's where you're at right now.
Yeah, imagine what we did, but me doing it alone.
Ooh, no.
So I had 4 births. I had 4 births in 8 days.
That's not good. But also it is so cool because I talk about it all the time with like non-midwife people now, and I talk about how like going to a birth like puts you into a different dimension. So you basically like lived in the birth dimension for a week.
Yeah, and slept 16 hours total in 7 days. It's not great. I don't recommend it. Not a fan. No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't have Brenda with you.
No, I didn't have anybody because it ended up being a crazy thing. Glade was supposed to come with me. But one of them had the measles, and then she did come to one. And then the other one had the measles. The other one, I missed it by a minute. And then the third was like 5 days long. So it is what it is.
Hang on, you're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit.
Hold on. Do you think if I go in the living room, Link will be mad?
Probably.
Okay. 1 sec. We're going to move bedrooms.
Hello?
1 sec. Hi. Give me 1 second. I know.
Well, I guess she's having technical difficulties, and that leaves me to be alone for a minute. Which, welcome. This is how it goes. If you don't believe that I don't edit, I leave these in because this is how life is. I think what she was saying is that like a bunch of the people that she has that are her clients have been they all have been going into labor at the same time.
Hi.
Can
you see me now?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't hear you, and it got a wee bit laggy. Like I couldn't understand what you were saying. I heard one of them had measles. And then
one of them had measles. Glade couldn't come. The next I missed by a minute, and then the third was like 5 days. So it was just a lot, and then it was a transfer after that. It was just long and hard, and no thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm in my kitchen now, so hopefully service is better in here.
Yeah, it's doing so far so good.
Okay, cool.
That is interesting. You had to do like a crash course in measles in pregnancy.
Yeah, recently, that was awful.
Because they are currently having a measles outbreak where you live.
Yes. Yeah, I had to learn pretty much everything that was out there in 2 weeks.
Jeez.
It was not great. Not a fan. And there's like not much information anymore because, we like eradicated measles and now we didn't. So
yeah,
everything from the 50s.
Jeez. Would you like to get on your soapbox and tell people not to get measles while they're pregnant?
Please don't get measles when you're pregnant. Please don't get measles when you're pregnant. Like the risks are not worth it, guys. Like I don't even care if you're in the whole like natural immunity is better than anything else. Do what you got to do. I don't even care. But measles is incredibly dangerous when you're pregnant, like very dangerous. Preterm birth is 10 times higher. Stillbirth is 10 times higher. Like it's bad news. There's a high chance your baby's not going to breathe after they're born. Super fun, let me tell you. Like it's bad. And like no one wants to be pregnant and also have a 104-degree
Yeah.
fever for 3 days.
Yeah.
Like it's not good. I don't care whatever is happening. If you're not pregnant, whatever. I don't whatever. But like your baby can be born with the measles. I don't think people understand this. And I am not pro or anti-vaccine. I am learn your stuff. And go from there. But yeah, please don't get measles when you're pregnant. It does not help your immune system. It does not help your baby's immune system. It is just dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I knew
two
you'd want
thumbs,
to get on that.
two thumbs down. Two thumbs down.
Because I only know this because you were texting. I'm still in like a birth workers group for your region, and I was receiving all of the texts that you were like in the height of your anger.
Oh God, I was so mad, guy. I was so mad. I wish most people did not see the height of my anger. Because it was just bad. It was bad. And people are dumb and they should not be dumb. I, so yeah, that was fun for me. That was great. But yeah, don't get measles. You can be friends if you just don't get measles when you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, yeah. So it was fun.
It's interesting that like all of the research you had found was from the 50s. I bet like birth was very different in a hospital at that point, like because they were doing twilight births.
Yep.
So I wonder, like, was all of their information based on like the way they were doing births in the hospital at that time, or was it
Pretty much.
did you find resources from midwives?
Not really. Like most of the stuff is literally just you have an increased risk of stillbirth and premature birth, and your baby has a chance of getting measles. And the treatments that you do for measles, you can't do when you're pregnant because you can't high dose vitamin A.
Yeah.
Because that'll kill your baby. So you can't do the things that you would do. And there is no treatment for measles. I think people don't understand this. There is no treatment for measles, even in the hospital. It is managing symptoms and hoping you're still alive at the end of it. Or not blind or deaf or have brain damage. Like it's nasty. And then like you can breastfeed with the measles and everything was fine, but pretty much everybody down here that had the measles when they were pregnant has had a really hard time with their milk supply.
Wow.
And none of the research mentions this. And then I realized after the fact, it was done in the 50s and 60s. People weren't breastfeeding.
Yeah.
So like, how would they know that it causes a reaction? And Ruth and I were talking about it, and she's like, it's a respiratory illness. It makes perfect sense. Both of those affect each other. And so that was rough to work through, but my client's doing fine now. But it was a lot, and it was stupid. And we shouldn't, midwives should not have to become doctors to take care of their clients. I have no problem learning things, but the level of information that I had to learn to make sure people were okay, it shouldn't be in my wheelhouse. And it's a good thing I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Because the other midwives down here, they're not really prepared for how things are going. And it's just letting it happen. There's hundreds of cases that are reported. There's a lot more that aren't.
Yeah, of course.
So things have just it's been really strange. And like protecting myself while having 3 other clients do at the same time was a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, I feel like you are serving a community of people that is a little unusual, have a little bit unusual like cultural practices too. So, do you want to talk about how that impacted things?
It's very different when you're working with a group of people that are very distrusting of the medical system.
Yeah.
So none of them want to report that they have measles. None of them want to tell someone they've been exposed to measles. So the numbers are very low. The reported numbers here are very low because no one is talking. And then they won't go and get help, and they won't take medication to fix things. Like getting someone to take Tylenol has gotten harder anyway because of political landscape in the United States, right? But and now and then add on people that think that if you get sick, it has to you're supposed to be. Like you're supposed to be
Yeah.
sick. Your body knows how to deal with it. 104-degree fever is fine. Like these things. So when you're dealing with that on top of a disease we don't understand anymore, it brings a whole other level of this is a nightmare. How do you help somebody that truly doesn't believe that the things that could help them stay safe are dangerous? And luckily, my client wasn't like that, but a lot of the others are.
Yeah.
And I'm still getting texts from people down there that because their providers aren't helping them. And so I get texts from lots of people I don't know.
Well,
And they're
also
like,
you're kind of off the books too.
yeah, exactly. So things are crazy, and it it makes it really hard to, like, again, it just makes it really hard to help people when the things that I know will help they won't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an IV can only get you so far. And I went down. I had just been at a birth, like quite literally left the birth at 7 a.m. and drove to down there to see my measles mom because she was worried about her baby. And she was like still contagious and all of the other things. And so I had gloves and a mask and all sorts of stuff. And it was just really weird because they were like, why are you wearing that? And I'm like, you have a communicable disease. And I literally just came from a newborn baby that I will be seeing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, this is precaution. I'm vaccinated, all the things because I worked in the hospital, but it's just that's not a guarantee. And I don't want to give a newborn baby measles. That sounds like a nightmare. And it's weird because like at her birth, people were talking about, oh, I've had the health department call me, but I'm just ignoring their calls. And can you believe if you go to the hospital, they make you wear a mask and you have to enter through the back door? And I'm like, yes, I can. Yeah, that's not crazy.
That is crazy.
I feel insane sometimes when I talk to people like this because they're like, you're crunchy too. And I'm like, yeah. And I also have a brain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just, things have changed a lot in my life in the last month just with how I see things because of a measles outbreak that I never thought I'd have to deal with.
Yeah.
Like ever, never again.
You should put it in your contract. If you contract measles, you need to find a new midwife.
Literally in my new stuff, it's literally going to have a thing about infectious disease. If you are purposely being exposed to infectious disease when you are pregnant, null and void.
Yeah.
Like, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to you. Like, that's not safe for anybody in this situation, especially when we're an hour from a hospital.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. If they were maybe like 3 minutes from a hospital, it'd be different. But even then, if you're like willingly going around people, hard pass. I'm good.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I have a couple of stories that I wrote down that I want to talk to you about.
I'm so excited.
First story is it comes from work, and so imagine this. I'm setting the scene. I've picked up extra hours because they started a new shift that is the night shift version of my shift. So all of my coworkers pretty much have left except for a couple. And so one of the people that I work with had a box of things that they needed put it on the top shelf. And they're like, hey, can you help me lift up this box to the top shelf? It's really heavy. And so I like go over there to like help her pick it up. And I just like picked it up. I was like, actually, I could just do this myself. I'll just put this up here for you. So I like picked it up and it was her and another coworker that like watched me like lift it above my head and put it on the top shelf. And the other coworker, like they both were just like, she just lifted that. And I was like, yeah, I'm stronger than I look kind of thing. But then one of them, the one that was like just watching, she goes, she's a Girl Scout. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. So then it became like a whole like thing. Like, you didn't have to be such a Girl Scout about that.
Okay, I'm going to say that from now on to you, just for funsies. Gosh, Charlie, stop being a Girl Scout. God.
I know. So that was the first story. So now that's the inside joke about like being a Girl Scout. And I just thought that was so funny. And or sometimes
Like,
I'll like finish something and they'll be like, "Oh, that was cool," and I'll be like, "Yeah, well, I am a Girl Scout, so."
that's perfection.
Mm-hmm.
That is like your vibe, like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I am. I mean, I did fix my own house growing up.
I did build my own bedroom when I was 14.
I mean, do you have any idea?
Yeah, right. So I am a Girl Scout, just so you know.
It's true. It's true.
And then the other thing that I wrote down that I wanted to ask you is, we came up that a couple of coworkers of mine came up with this question. It's a philosophical question. Are you ready?
I am ready. Go for it.
Okay, this has been like a thing that we have talked about for like weeks now.
Okay.
So here's the question.
Okay.
Would you rather be a stripper and make $50,000 a night for a year? You might see people that you might not. That's a risk that you're going to have to take. Or
Okay.
would you rather rob a bank and nobody knows about it, but you would have to live the rest of your life wondering if you're going to get caught?
I don't like being naked.
I know. This is why I'm excited to ask you.
I would probably rather rob a bank and have that anxiety for the rest of my life. Because let's be honest, I already have anxiety. So adding on top, like literally people knock on my door and I'm already like, cool, I'm going to jail for something I didn't know about. So like it would just be a whole day. Like at this point, quite literally, it would just be, all right, so this time I'm going to jail for something I actually know that I did, not something that I didn't know about. Like, because let's be honest here, I'm a midwife in a state where it's legal for me to be a midwife like this, but let's be honest, the hospital hates me. So it would just be another added thing, but then I would have money.
Yeah.
So, because first of all, I can't dance. And second of all, not getting undressed. Not doing it.
So you would rather be a criminal than
fully dressed stripper? Is that
you would rather be a criminal than have a legal job that is an honest day's work?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Well,
like if I could shower with my clothes on, I probably would.
That's so funny. 90% of everybody says being a stripper.
See, most people are crazy. Most people are crazy.
Because then you just do it for a year and then you're done. You're set for life. You can retire.
I mean, yeah, but that's a whole year. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I think I would really rather rob the bank and then just work.
Could be. You didn't say where the strip club was going to be. It could be in Germany where it's like culturally accessible.
No, but I would still be me. Like I lived in Germany for years. I have zero problem with nudity with other people. That is not a problem. It's this. There's I have no problem teaching people how to do things like with my own body, like vaginal exams and pap smears, and here, do a catheter on me. I'm super cool with this, but like
I can confirm I have
put a catheter. Sex is not involved. The sex is not involved in that. And so yeah, okay. Like 2 A's for this. Yeah.
That's okay. That Colton said rob a bank too.
See, Colton and I, this is why we get along. Me and him, we're gonna rob a bank together, and you're gonna be stripping, and we're all gonna live high lives, man. It's gonna be cool.
It's great.
Yeah, I like this.
I like it. And then, because another funny story from work is that somebody was asking me, they were like, "What would you do if you won the lottery?" And I was like, "Let's be real. I would start a cult." Like,
dude, 100%, 100%. Did I ever tell you back in the day? I got like light coming in my window. Back in the day, we made "What would you do if you won $1 million" lists, and this was back when we had another friend named Lacey and her husband Tace, and then Brendan and Caleb, and we like had our $1 million list because $1 million used to be able to get you stuff, right? Like, super big deal. This was back when Glade was little, and we were making like 15 grand a year. And so we made our $1 million lists. And our friend, Kayce, is so dumb. I love him, but he's dumb. And he could not get over the fact that he didn't know how we were getting the $1 million. So he couldn't make his list. And he's like, but how do we get the $1 million? And we're like, it doesn't matter how you get the, what would you do if you had $1 million? And all of us had like, we'd buy a house and we'd buy new cars and we'd buy a house for our friends and we'd like do all of these things. And then Blake was completely selfish and he's like, I'd buy my stuff and they can suck it. And then Caleb was selfish and Brenda and I are like, dude, everybody gets a house. You get a house and you get a house and we're going to have a neighborhood and we're all going to have a cult together. It's going to be awesome. But then Tace couldn't make his list because he didn't know how we were making the money.
Do you remember whenever I would like go on deep dives on Zillow and I did find that one property that was legitimately a cult property and it was like
that
semi-affordable
church?
Yeah.
It was the weird church with the weird prison basement.
Yeah.
Like that was a weird one, man.
Yeah.
I liked your Zillow dives. Those were fun.
Yeah. Sometimes I go on weird Zillow dives and we'll just like start researching properties in random places and find gems like literal cult. I think it was in New Mexico too.
I think so. Yeah. Like it was cool until you like looked through it and you're like, oh, that's a jail down there.
Well, there was like a chapel too.
Yeah. The chapel looked weird too. And it was 100% a cult. Yeah. That one was.
Yeah.
You found some cool ones though. There was that one in like Kentucky or something that was just like the individual houses on like 100 acres.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That one was a good one.
Yeah.
Like that's the dream, man.
I'm starting a friend compound at the least if I get
minimum
a large amount of money.
Yeah. Like and it makes perfect sense.
All my friends can just live in a row and we can all hang out and like just bust into each other's houses and sit there while we do the dishes.
I mean, and that's how it should be. Let's be honest. Like, no one is supposed to be living alone.
Yeah.
There's, I was telling Glade the other day, I was like, how do you feel about multi-generational living? And Glade's like, and I was like, I buy a lot of land and then you and your siblings build your own places on my land. And then we all are just like kind of living our own lives, but like you can just walk 20 feet to my house. Like, and she's like,
what did Glade say?
Glade's like, you think I'm leaving anyway? And I was like, good, cool. But like, I think it's perfect, you know? That's how it should be. We shouldn't be islands.
I do appreciate my own space though.
We should have our own space.
I need my own house, but I would like my house to be in close proximity to somebody else.
Yeah. Seriously, you're having a bad day, you can just like walk into their house and sit on their couch instead. Or they just know you are and they come over and sit on your couch. Like it should be, this is the way it should be. Yeah.
For the brief time that Kenzie lived in Cedar City and I lived in Cedar City, I would do that to her all the time. I would just walk into her house. And then one time she like was, I don't know, she was like in the shower or something. And she was like, hello? And I was like, if I was a murderer, you would greet me?
I think part of her knew it was you, let's be honest. And then the other part's like, well, if it's a murderer, at least it's over here. You know, like, I get that. Just embrace the chaos. Yeah. Like, it's just how it should be. I like it. Yeah. I just like a lot of money.
Yeah. If money didn't exist tomorrow, would you still do what you do?
Probably. Yeah. At least for a while. I already have an end date for when I'm not doing active midwifery anymore. So,
do you want to talk about it?
Sure. I'm not going to do this anymore when I'm 50.
Okay.
Like I don't mind teaching and doing other stuff, but I do not want to be on call and up in the middle of the night when I'm 50.
Okay.
Like I'm 38, almost 39, and the 2 weeks that I had all those births, and that it was a crazy 2 weeks anyway, but it was harder to get over than it used to be 5 years ago. It was I'm still like struggling. I take melatonin now, because I
cannot take melatonin.
I take a really small dose, like 2.5 milligrams, and I take it an hour before I fall asleep. and it makes it so I don't have crazy dreams. It just makes it so, because my heart rate was spiking in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. So like I got one of the new biometric ring things, and I've been like, because I want to make sure I'm healthy and not gonna die when I'm 60, and or of anything I can prevent anyway. And when I would like go through my stuff, my heart rate would spike to 120 or 130 at 2 or 3 a.m. because I was like waiting for my phone to ring. And so when I'm 50 and I know that I'm going to be old, like not horribly old, but like it's going to be harder, I just don't want to do it anymore. And so any clients that are listening to this, you got to have all your kids in the next 12 years. This is it. I'm done. But I'm hoping I like make students that can take my place here too before then. So it's not like I'm leaving a hole and stuff. But yeah, because I'm hoping our school will catch on and I'll be able to just go around and teach and do skills trainings and do things that way rather than me being the main person. And I don't mind like assisting or going to bursts, but I just don't want to be in charge. Yeah, because it's a different kind of responsibility and it's a different kind of stress. So a lot of money would make that a lot easier. Or if money didn't exist, like, because I love doing what I do, as long as people aren't nuts. And yeah, I would still do it if we had money, but I think things would change though too, because I'd still make them pay me. It's a different kind of exchange. You
will get that cow one day. I believe it.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get a cow, man. Someone is going to be like, hey, would you take an entire cow for your freezer for the fee? And I'll be like, abso-freaking-lutely, I would. Let's do this.
That's been your goal. Like what are you going to do when you achieve that goal?
I'll be done. That'll be the day that I retire.
I feel like this is the 90% of the reason why you keep taking clients from this culture of fringe living.
I am waiting for my cow, okay? I mean, I did have a client that fed me from her garden.
Oh, that's nice.
And that was super cool. She was the sweetest lady. And she's so cool anyway. She's got this huge, acre garden that's food. And she gave me a ton of stuff. So that was cool. And, I've gotten a gym membership. And I've gotten free massages. But, man, I want that cow. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I almost had it 2 years ago. And her brother didn't have an extra cow. But she was like, would you really take that? And I was like, this is not a joke. Do not play with my emotions this way.
This has been my lifelong goal.
This is the goal. You give me a cow or half a cow, I will absolutely do midwifery for you for that. So, hey, if anyone's listening,
let it be known.
If you got a cow, let it be known. I'll take a pig too, but I'd prefer a cow. I've had a pig before. I'd prefer a cow. Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and I really enjoyed the idea of gardening, but I really do not want to crawl on the ground to do it. I think that's the thing that I've realized that prevents me from doing it, is that I would like something waist height.
Okay. My parents just put in raised garden beds. So they've had a ground garden since they built their house when Glade was a baby. And they're getting old and they're retiring next year. So they put in, they're 3 feet tall. They're big. I'll have to send you a picture. It looks freaking awesome. So then they don't have to bend over. And it's still the same amount of stuff they'll be able to grow. It's just not on the ground. So
I feel like you would have more control over your food that way too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, of course, I have so many things on my list. I'm never going to get to that. And I don't know why, but growing plants outside seems so intimidating to me. But I will grow plants on the inside all the time.
I get that.
I have
a hard time in winter. My plants all die in the winter. They come back in the spring because I don't buy annuals, perennials, whichever one doesn't come back. But I don't want to garden in the winter.
Yeah.
So I don't even like going outside of my bed in the winter.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like I could not keep plants alive in Utah at all.
It's harder here. They are it's different than like a lot of mine right now are very angry because it's winter and even
Mm-hmm.
though they're inside, they're
Mm-hmm.
just turning yellow and I'm like, I understand. I get that this is hard for you, but you need to stop being dramatic. And specifically Brenda.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Brenda. It's my big
Pothos, I think it is.
Athos. Yeah, my huge one. She's like 20 feet long now. And she's huge. And she's got a lot of yellow leaves right now because she's being dramatic. And
I have a pothos called Judith, and recently she was getting out of control, so I I gave her a haircut, and I trimmed probably like 2 feet off of her.
wow.
But I also like took all the clippings, and then I have this like propagation
Me
station thing
too.
that I just like hung up in the window that is like right at eye line whenever I wake up in the morning, and I just like cut up all of the haircut that I gave Judith and put them in there, so now I have just like the first thing I see in the morning is a wall of pothos.
Oh, I love that. I've got two growing right now in my propagation thing because my one of my cats, well, we rearranged our living room and one of my I have five pothos. And so one of them fell and part of it snapped off because the cat had found it. And so got another one growing in there. She's got roots now. It's very exciting. And yeah, seriously, propagation is fun. If you guys aren't doing propagation, you should.
Mm-hmm.
Party all up in here.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And I've now just in the window that is like directly in front of my bed, I've put like several just like containers of water that have plants growing in them now. So I just
Dude,
like,
that's awesome.
I know, I'm so excited about it,
That's
honestly.
cool.
Because
You should be.
plants like that will just live in water. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like you just make sure they keep having water. And then like
Mm-hmm.
you can plant them in dirt if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, once they have enough, I do, and then I switch them out. But you don't have to, and it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
I also
Like,
noticed my prayer plant does that too. So I need to actually, his name is Saul. I need to
oh,
um, figure out what I'm doing with Saul because he's getting out of control too.
okay.
I think I'm
I've
going
got
to
a
put him
Reggie. Oh,
in a hanging plant
that'd
holder
work.
from the roof. And then, I don't know. I have plants, but I'm not sure I'm going to do them yet. So
That works.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have a Reggie hanging in my window that's out of control.
Mm-hmm.
If you open the window, he immediately puts all of his leaves outside. Like, and so you can't close the window without like pulling him back, and then he gets all mad for like 4 days.
Boo.
Dude, plants totally have personality. It's ridiculous.
They do. I
They
agree with
do.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Most of my
man.
plants have names, not all of them.
Yeah. Like yeah, not all of mine. Only a few.
I have recently stepped into a bit more of a nerd world.
Okay, go for it.
Um, I got a Fable account. Do you know what Fable is?
I do know what Fable is.
How do you feel about Fable?
I mean, I used it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if things have changed and gotten better. Have they gotten better?
I don't know. I've never because everybody uses Goodreads, but my friend was like,
Yeah.
"Here, use Fable instead." Because I posted on my Instagram story and said, "I wish that Libby had like a end of the year
Yeah.
wrapped,"
Spotify.
and Libby doesn't have that, and she was like, "Well, Fable does," and I was like,
Ah.
"Oh, maybe I should do that." And
Doesn't
so
storybook as well?
I don't know. I've never heard of any of these things until my
Where's the
nerdy
other one?
friends tell me. And I
There's the one that is created by a black woman, and I had it, and I can't remember the name. I'll find it and let you know because I think they do that as well.
mhm.
But anyway, Fable.
Yeah, I'm just now I just made my account last night, and I don't feel nerdy enough to be on here, but I feel like you are.
Probably.
Because
Like
like
it's been
your
a
how
long
many
time.
books are on your Spotify Wrapped?
My Spotify. Well, I use Goodreads, so I do have that wrapped, but they haven't done it yet because well, they have, but my year isn't over yet.
Oh.
Um, Hold on. Is it Amazon? How do I log into my account, Glade?
That's a good question. You do it.
Let's check. Because I'm not done reading yet. But they don't like do much more than say, hey, the books that you read were, this was your longest book, and this was most of like your shortest book, and then these were all the books you read through the year, and then this was the total pages you read. That's what Goodreads does, which is cool, but it's not. Oh, dang, I've only had 185.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I read 8 books, so.
I. My bad.
This
Maybe
is
I
why
should
I
also
say I'm not nerdy enough for this stuff. And my books are so boring. I'm like looking at other people's books and I'm like, I wish I was an interesting person. I'm just not whenever it comes to reading.
I'm like, I had to lower my goal this year. I had it as 325, 324, something like that. But then this year just did not work. And so I lowered it to 200. I'll hit it, but I'm a little disappointed in myself.
Okay, one sec, I got it.
Next year will be better. Don't worry. But I'll get a Fable account. That'll be fun. I can follow you or like remember my login.
Maybe we'll have to be friends on there. But I also feel like it is exposing because I just normally like read whatever is like available on Libby. Like that's how I pick my books.
Okay.
I'm like I go to available now and then like look and see what there is. I hardly ever put books on hold.
I mean, like Glade and I put books on hold on there just because I have Kindle Unlimited. So Libby is how we hold things, and then Kindle Unlimited is how we read stuff that's available right now.
Mm-hmm. I did read Wicked this year. I had to put that on hold, and it took forever to get there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Did you like it?
It was. I mean, it was okay. I just like it's completely different than the.
Oh yeah, movie. It's not at all what you think it would be.
Yeah, and so like I am at this place where I had never watched the play before I read it.
Oh.
I've only seen the first movie. I haven't watched the second movie yet. And so now I feel like I've read the book. So I know how the book ends, but I just don't think they're going to do that in the rest of the movie. And so
have you seen the new movie?
No,
the second
not yet. Not yet. Have you?
Oh, I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen the musical.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the musical.
I don't understand why you need 3 hours for half of a musical that's total 2.5 hours. I can watch all of Wicked in 2.5 hours with a 15-minute intermission. But like my sister-in-law loves the first movie and keeps telling me to watch it. The problem is I don't remember it exists until 9 p.m. Every time.
Well, I will say it is justifiably 3 hours. Based on my opinion, not knowing the musical. But okay. I think the reason why it is because the musical, I feel like you're like, with theater productions in general, there's a lot of imagination when it comes to like set design and stuff. So
Wicked's not.
Well, I mean, but also like it's only 2-dimensional, or well, like
yeah, it is different.
You see one scene, they do the scene,
yeah,
and it's stationary. The set is, when you're doing a theater production, but then when you're in a movie, you are in that world.
That's fair.
So I feel like they like did a really good job of making you see all the angles of that world.
That's
and
cool.
They built most of the stuff, like it wasn't CGI.
Yeah, like I've heard the first one's great, and I've heard the second one's terrible.
Oh, I haven't seen the second one yet, so maybe I'll change my opinion. But right now I'm in like the blissful part where I really like the first one.
Happy. Yeah, my brother and sister-in-law and their daughter saw it opening night, and we saw them on Thanksgiving Day, and my brother's just like, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And yeah, like I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you think, because maybe then I'll watch it if you say it's okay. Like, I need
I don't
six
know if
hours.
I'm the one that you should trust because I feel like our tastes in media are
Very
somewhat
different.
different.
Like how Glade and I are like, when can we watch Heated Rivalry again? And you're probably like, have you seen this season of Traitors? And
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
as I'm rewatching Scrubs
Yeah,
for the 30th time.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes things different. And like, I'll watch most movies though. Like,
Hmm.
I like movies, they're fun. And I've got new socks that I need to make and this stupid ribbing that'll never die. So maybe I'll do it eventually.
I have a project that I'm gonna do. My mom's coming to visit, and we're gonna do a jacket quilt, and I'm so
Okay,
excited about it. That's my next craft
cool.
project that I'm gonna do.
That'll be
But we'll see.
fun.
We'll see because I'm not sure exactly what the timeline is gonna be if I'm gonna have enough
Okay.
time to actually do it with her. But I could probably do it by myself, but I feel really intimidated by it.
Oh, okay. You could totally do it by yourself.
Yeah, I could.
But I get the intimidation.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, so back to your nerdy book thing.
yeah.
Dave Grohl.
Okay. So I
Like,
did text you this before. I was like,
yes.
I'm listening to Dave Grohl's book right now. I'm halfway through it.
Okay.
These are the nerdy, boring books that I read. But this one's really
Honestly,
good.
listening to him is fun though.
Yeah, and it's read by him, so I feel like
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
talking to Dave Grohl. Um. Anyway, so I just got to this part in the book where he's performing at the Kennedy Center because he's accepting some award or something.
Okay.
And I felt really cool because I'm pretty sure we have a similar experience. So,
Okay.
um, once upon a time, Dave Grohl is at this thing and he is so hungry. And he's at the Kennedy Center and he's like, is there anywhere that talent can get food because I haven't eaten all day and I'm starving? And the guy's like, well, what do you like? And he says, anything, just get me anything. So then he hands him a sandwich, or like he goes away and he hands him a sandwich later, and he eats it so good, loves it. And then he figures out that was like the commanding admiral of the Coast Guard. So, and this is where the paths cross, right? Okay, so here's a story from my childhood. My sister is in the Coast Guard, and she's a lot older than me. And so,
Hmm.
whenever I was a kid, once upon a time, I went to visit her on a boat, and or wherever she was stationed, I can't remember. And her like commanding officer at the time was uh, the person that was in charge of the boat. I'm not exactly sure who he was, but he was.
Okay.
We went to go visit my sister, and we met this fancy person that is in charge of lots of things at the Coast Guard, and she was like, "This is my little sister," and I. The story famously goes that like whenever I don't remember this, but my sister will tell me this story. She said that whenever I met this like really important person at the Coast Guard, I like fist bumped him, and I was like, "Nice to meet you."
You fist bumped.
And, and he fist bumped me back, and then my sister got so embarrassed. And then I was obviously young and don't remember everything about this. But then so that's how the story in the family goes. But I'm pretty sure the timelines line up because that guy did go on to be like the commandant of the entire Coast Guard. And
Okay.
so I'm pretty sure the timelines like line up that like Dave Grohl had a similar experience and this dude is just a cool dude and went and got him a sandwich.
I mean,
And also
yeah,
in the same way, he was a cool dude and fist bumped me whenever I was a kid.
I like it. I like it. So you like your degrees of separation from Dave Grohl are like 2,
Yeah,
which is kind of awesome, actually.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's my
rad.
story where I felt really cool.
You
And
fist
that's
bumped.
why I like heard that part of the story and I was like, I have to talk about this later.
You do. Absolutely. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think my dad would have died if I did that to one of his bosses. I think he would have freaked out. Like,
Yeah.
oh
I
man,
think I must have been like maybe like 10. So I feel
oh,
like
that's amazing.
if I was like a grown up dude in a tenure, like in an
I mean,
important
fair.
job, and a 10-year-old didn't understand that, I probably would have been pretty cool too.
I mean, fair, 100%. But oh, that's amazing! Fist bump together. That's beautiful. That is
Yeah.
so Charlie.
Yeah. Right.
I
I
love
don't.
that.
Like, I might be making something up, but I think that the timelines end up. It could very well be the same person. I'm fact checking. I'm in the middle of like waiting for my sister to call me back so I can fact check this.
Cool. That'd be cool. Because yeah, seriously, if you were like that close to Dave Grohl, that would be awesome.
I
Because
know.
man puts on a killer show.
I've heard that
It's really fun. Glade and I saw him. He was awesome.
at Foo Fighters.
Yeah, we saw the Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the iHeart Music Festival 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they performed.
That's cool.
We went for Fall Out Boy, and
Of course.
we also saw Kelly Clarkson and 30 Seconds to Mars. And
Do you remember a short time ago when you'd been to no concerts in your
no
entire life?
concerts? Oh my gosh! And my number now is gigantic. It's huge. How much? Oh, I have it listed. Because yeah, I had 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I had never been to a concert
It was
before,
not that long ago.
and now I've seen 51 bands live.
Wow.
I know, and we've got 4 more coming up in March.
Who are you gonna see?
We're seeing Nothing More, and the Archers, and Caskets, and
Not Caskets. Catch Your Breath.
Catch Your Breath. No, I think we're seeing Caskets too, right?
No, we're seeing Dolby.
Dobie. We're seeing Dobie and Catch Your Breath and Nothing More and Archers at the
Don't
Union,
know
which
any
is
of
the
those things.
Oh, they're so good. Nothing More is great. Johnny Hawkins is hilarious. He's shoeless and shirtless at his concerts. I don't know. It's gonna be March in Utah. That man is braver than me.
I'm sure they have a heater, and the lights on the stage are probably pretty hot.
I mean, to be fair, it's the Union. It's like an underground place in Salt Lake that is the greatest rock place on the planet, because you are just surrounded by concrete.
There's gotta be someplace better than someplace in Salt Lake.
No, it's the greatest place because seriously, you don't even know it exists until you like walk in. Because like you kind of go down a little bit, and it is just this concrete building, and you are at the stage standing up. I've been there 3 times. It's my favorite venue. I love it.
Well,
yeah.
We'll have to
If
go
I hadn't
someday.
had, you'll have to come with me. We'll have to find a band
When are you taking your break again?
next year.
I know, but like we should look and see if there's any good concerts that I could fly in for.
That
Because
would be
guess
fun.
what? I don't have to like put my life on hold in the summer anymore.
Oh, damn, you don't. Yeah, so I'm taking clients April, May, and June next year, and that's it.
I
and
have
that's only because I already have 2.
I have 4 days off a week now. So if the concert is on a Monday through Thursday, I don't even have to take time off.
Cool. Because yeah, like I've got a client in April. I'm helping a friend in May, and then I have a client in May, and then I have room for someone in June. But that's all I'm doing because I'm going to Portland in March. My friend's getting married. And then I'm doing my skills thing in August. So I'll be in Oregon again in August. And then I think Glade and I are going to Minnesota in August as well, is the plan. But
do you know when your school's opening yet?
We are hoping for, I think we wanted February 2027.
Hey.
So we want it to align with something. I can't remember right now. Get liquid brain. But some witchy thing. And so 2027 is the plan right now. She's moving next year, so things are kind of strange. But
speaking of witchy things, tell me about this supermoon tonight. What are your impressions about it? It's a supermoon in Gemini.
There's a supermoon tonight.
I'm so surprised your entire feed is not full of this.
I mean, it might be, but I haven't gone on social media a ton in the last month and a half. And also it's broken up here.
Yeah. Well, there's a supermoon in Gemini tonight. Apparently it's supposed to like end old patterns and bring in new ones.
Oh shit, I need that.
Yeah.
That would be really nice.
Because something's in retrograde or just ended retrograde, maybe.
I did, yeah, like a lot of things just ended.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need that. And honestly, I've been kind of leading up to this the last 3 months anyway. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm going to light my candles.
I keep having an urge to like take all of my belongings and burn them.
I put my website under construction.
Wow.
I officially like put that up last week because I'm changing everything.
Good.
My intake forms are done. We're changing protocols. We're changing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, ooh, this is a good time to start that. Good job, me.
Look at you. You're just aligned and you didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I like that. Okay, cool. I'm going to have to like light candles and figure out what else I want to do. Maybe I'll just write the list of the things I want to get done this month.
Yeah.
That would actually be a good idea. Actually.
Yeah.
I should do that.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what my social media feed is telling me. That's why I was trying to rely on you, but apparently you're relying on me, which seems wrong.
That seems crazy. Light the inner noise. Yeah. Clarity. It's everything that we're supposed to be doing to get rid of. You get rid of everything and then you bring in all the stuff that you want to change. Sweet. Cool. Done. I'll write my list tonight. That'll be fun. What are you going to do?
I haven't made a plan yet, but I do have like a community event I'm going to tonight. So
fun.
That will be pretty cool.
That will be cool.
Yeah.
I got Metroid Prime 4 came out today. So that's a good change for me. So I'll be playing Metroid all day after this.
I did start my new plant in the window. And I really want to just like burn all my belongings currently.
I feel that. Yeah.
But
just burn everything.
I don't actually have anything specifically planned because I feel like I planned out the last full moon and I like did what I needed to do in the last full moon, and I feel like this one maybe is just about accepting what's coming for me.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the last like month and a half has been like pushing me to, hey, why are you being stupid? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's fair. I'm glad that everyone's already had their babies so I can like be fresh.
Mm-hmm. Good. You can accept what's coming.
I can accept what's
coming.
You already
did the work. You don't have to do anything.
F this.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I like it.
Anyway,
I'm glad you reminded me.
That seems like a pretty good place to push pause. You
Agree.
Anything you want to talk about that you didn't get to?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm good. If anyone wants me to rant at them about anything, just hit me up. I'm gonna.
I love this. Kayce rants are always the best.
Yeah, it's been an interesting time. I've ranted to Ruth so many times the last month, and Sarah too. Like all of them, they get like voice messages from me constantly with me being like, "Can you believe this?" And so, if anyone is bored and needs a voice message from me, just hit me up.
Yeah, I recommend it anytime. Okay, sounds good. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, and welcome to the Saturday Night Sleepover podcast. I'm your host, Charli, and I started this podcast because I'm good at two things. One, making friends, and two, telling stories. So you get to participate in that by listening. Welcome to the sleepover. It's Saturday night.